Yes, sir.
You ready for the adventure?
I'm ready. I've been ready.
Let the party begin.
Ready. Stay ready.
Kom maar uit. Vamonos.
That right there.
Hand forever. Hand together forever.
Cheers, son.
Hey, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here with us.
Well, we're going with our own fault.
That's right.
Yeah. This is Georgie. So he works front of house here, so you will see Georgie quite a lot. If you need anything,
Okay.
call Georgie.
That's good. All right. George is your man.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, Jeremy.
All right. Cut. That's it.
That's awesome.
Alright, we are here, bait one. Anton has done pre-baiting for 5 days. We have very fresh leopard tracks in the area, and we found fresh tracks this morning. So we know this leopard is walking these forests. So we're checking up the bait, the camera, we're looking at everything's perfect. As you can see, they make a, like we call it a frill over the bait. It's a big, and that's a good 2 sittings, 2 meals. So if the cat eats the bait, that same night we can sit for this cat. We really hope this would be the cat that we want. He's been targeting this cat quite a while, so I've heard of this cat. I would love to see him on the ground. This is day 1. We just checked our first bait, Uncle Larry. It's a beautiful bait site next to a little river here in this forest. I like it a lot. Anton has told me about this leopard for the last 3-4 years. He says this is a big cat walking here. It's not far from the camp. It's actually so close that on my phone's GPS it still says we're in camp. Whoa. Which is great. That means this cat is used to humans, the smell of humans and all of that. So yeah, we're going to now drive. This concession is so big that you cannot check your baits alone. It will take you more than a day, and you need to turn around by 10 o'clock, 11 at the latest, to start setting up for hunting it. So we have scouts going out in different routes, checking their bait lines. And then every day we will add baits to each bait line. And so that's where we are going today. We are going towards northeast of the concession. And that's our plan for the day, checking baits and establishing more bait areas and killing more pigs for bait.
Okay.
Explain to us, how did you see those tracks while driving?
I don't know. Sometimes you just get that feeling, you know, that there is something. And obviously we know in this area there's some cats walking. So you're always on the lookout, especially on the sandy areas. So, and it must be from last night, because yesterday it was raining here. So this is definitely last night or this morning. We'll hear from the guys in the fly camp now what they heard last night, if they heard anything. So, yeah, well, at least we know there is something here.
It's alive.
Yeah.
So we know of at least 2 leopards now, on one road.
So Uncle Larry?
Looks like we found a good place to bait. We shall see. That's why they call it hunting.
While we're looking at a nice herd of sable here in the swampline, we saw, myself and my brother saw a huge waterbuck. The two of us are convinced it is Primero, number 1. Anton says he wants to check it out a little bit better, and I convinced my client the best way of checking it out is to ground check it. Not like we haven't shot a waterbuck before, but this is a monster.
There's always room for upgrades.
Brother,
Always
brother. Never say no to the gift that nature gives.
And always listen to your pH.
And if your pH goes apeshit, you know there's something good. And my personal record here is 35 inches, so I hope I'm going to break it today. looking at a very disappointed person here because we couldn't find that big bull. He like disappeared here in the swampland, in the farm forest. We saw at least 40 other bulls. We saw some big 31, 32 bulls, but that bull has to be in the upper 30, 33, 34. That could be, easily could be my new record, because Anton and I had the privilege of hunting a 35-incher one day, and that one really spoke to me, touched me at the deep core of my heart. And now, sorry for my French, I'm pissed off. It ran off. And we'll come back here every day for the next 14 days because I have to get that bull. My client needs it and I want it. Are you sorry? There you go.
Yep, I'm still on.
I first thought he missed because I saw the dust in front of the animal, but I think the bullet jumped and hit him in the paw.
That's amazing. That's the biggest I've seen in my life anywhere. Pictures, anything. Holy shit. This is bigger than an axis. Man. Well, fairly quickly, very little suffering, and yeah, this is what you want. This is why we're out here. These are amazing. Biggest ones ever. Biggest in the world out here, huh? Yeah. Biggest in the world.
Yeah, you'll really get a Waterbuck.
Amazing.
$34.5. Hey, I told you you have to shoot this thing. It spoke to me, man. And tip to tip. This is going to be scary. Now listen, if I was Richard Morton,
34.
35 and 6/8 in spread. If I send a picture tonight to Richard, man, this is where I stayed for 8 years. Richard's gonna cry. Richard, if you see this video, brother, you must come here with your helicopter for the weekend with a dart gun. We'll talk to my friend. I think we can maybe dart a new world record here. We came out of the forest from the fly camp into the swampline, and we saw this waterbuck, myself and one of the trackers, Ganquas. And when we saw it, I just felt this was a big bull. So I told Anton there's a big bull, it looks like a lechwe. And so we got off the truck and we walked and we lost it. And we found many waterbuck, but not this boy. And we turned around and man, I was disappointed. And we decided, they said, let's just drive, bichana. We go a little bit, we look for the, and lo and behold, he sees it. And then we get off the truck, and then that's his story.
Yeah, and you didn't even need binoculars to see this guy coming out in the group. As big as he is and as wide as you can see that he is, he just stood out above the rest. So made a quick stalk, made a shot at around a little over 200 yards, between 2 and 250.
250.
Did not go down right away, so we started tracking, knew the direction he went and where he was behind. Came around expecting to see him in this open field and get another quick shot at him. But when we came around this brush here behind us, I mean, he was laying just here. And now here we are with this just amazing waterbuck, bigger than any that I've ever seen, and any exotic ranch, Africa, zoo. He's just an absolute monster, and just on top of the world right now. Could not be happier to harvest an animal than something like this. So thanks to these guys at Wild Wildebeest for an awesome hunt, and we still have 13 days.
Yes.
So, you know, stay tuned.
If you ever want to hunt the biggest waterbucks that walk the earth, you have to book a safari at Maramu. But come to my booth first that I bring you there. Because I want to come with. It's very important.
And then call me because I'll tag along too.
Yes. This is the ultimate hunt. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
And a nice 4th of July present.
And a
Celebration.
wonderful.
And a great 4th of July Independence Day. Now time to celebrate.